Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Honestly, we're not even going to do the formal introduction today. Y'all know who I am. We're just going to go ahead and get into it. So it has been a long time. I literally have not vlogged, posted a video, or even anything YouTube since May. I guess I'm just going to pick up where we left off. When I last got off of here, I just graduated college and received a job offer to be a kindergarten teacher at the current school that I was working at. So, graduated college. Jared and I were trying for a baby at the time. We started trying in June, got pregnant on our first try, and we were due to have a baby in February or March of 24. Fast forward to July, our first doctor's appointment, we found out that we were having a non-viable pregnancy. They did say it was a molar pregnancy at first. Basically, I had not had any symptoms of miscarriage, no bleeding, no cramping, nothing at all. And so, of course, I thought everything was completely normal. But yeah, going in, got the regular ultrasound because she was like, you're 10 weeks. We should definitely be able to see baby by now. Let's see what we can find. So, she's scanning. She's, rubbing for a really long time. And she's not saying anything. And so I'm just laying there. And of course, I'm a little nervous because I'm just like, with Ava, I didn't really have a whole bunch of ultrasounds, but I just feel like it should be a little bit more, than this. So she stops the ultrasound and she says, either this is not a viable pregnancy or your baby is just measuring a lot smaller than he or she should be. So fast forward from that, of course, I'm emotional because who wouldn't be? So she was like, we're going to perform a vaginal ultrasound and we're just going to confirm everything. And then we're going to have a specialist come in to take a look at you just to see, what we can find. So she does the vaginal and she confirms like, yes, it is a, molar pregnancy. And, basically what a molar pregnancy is, it is something, I think they said like tissue that absorbs I have to look it up again. I really don't remember. I will actually insert the definition right here because I don't remember. But moral of the story is basically something that's super duper rare. I've never heard of it. And the doctor said he's probably seen about 200 cases in his whole entire career. So I am just distraught. Literally just, how do you feel? I still don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. I guess I had a hard time accepting it. There were times where I would catch myself like still rubbing my belly and like realizing like, oh yeah, there's nothing there. I feel like the hardest thing about the miscarriage or the loss or just losing the baby in general was really just because, we really prayed. We really prayed for the baby. Like, we really wanted the baby really bad. And, for God to bless us on the first trial, like I really thought like, that was meant to be. And it was just taken away from us so fast. It took me a long time, throughout that process just to realize like everything happens for a reason. Things do not always happen in our timing. They only happen in God's timing, and we have to be okay with that. So had the DNC, healed from the surgery, started work. I had training literally right after, I would say a week after. My surgery was July 26th. I started training on August 1st. So I had little to no time to really just recuperate and, heal from everything. So going into work, first year teaching, decorating my classroom and things, it was really keeping my mind off of everything that was going on. I was definitely just super duper excited, very focused, on everything that was, coming. Like I was excited. Fast forward to August, September-ish. I kind of just started having this feeling of just emptiness and, I guess I would say like, I felt very unfulfilled in a lot of aspects of my life, specifically my marriage. And honestly, I really wasn't going to talk about it on YouTube because I just feel like a lot of people are kind of looking down on me for my decision. And, some people really don't understand how I feel. And, that's okay. I'm not going to go into full depth about everything because it is still really fresh. But moral of the story is I have decided to divorce my husband due to a lot of things that I feel like I've been asking for quite a long time that I have not received, as well as feeling unappreciated, unfulfilled, like things that you really need within a marriage. For those of y'all who do not know, I am 25 years old. I just sat, and looked over my life, I guess I would say July, August, September-ish, and just really realized like there is something missing in my life. And I don't know if it's specifically like, if it took the miscarriage to like open my eyes for me to realize like this was not everything that I need or everything that I want, but I just feel like everything happened in the weirdest timing. Like, we had the miscarriage, and then right after the miscarriage, we started work, and then I started feeling how I was feeling, and then I decided to leave. So after I left, I started looking for places. I stayed with my grandmother for a little while, and then I was approved and got my first apartment, or my second apartment, in my own name. So, that was just a big thing for me, because it was like, I am literally stepping out on faith, like just enough money, nothing saved, no, basically just the clothes on my back, honestly, basically no furniture, nothing. So I was definitely very stressed, overwhelmed within that time period, just trying to figure out like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Just being with this person for 10 years and then being married for 3 and just uprooting my life and moving on, like, is just a phase, and it's just crazy. So yeah, got approved for an apartment. I just moved about 2 weeks ago, actually. After getting approved for my apartment, I then went and got my own car. Well, got my car in my own name. I did have a car which was in his name, which I gave back to him, and went and got my own car in my own name. I say all this to say, I keep having this thought in my head of like, is this the wrong decision? Do you regret your decision? How do you feel? And I just keep resulting back to all of the blessings that I started to receive after walking out of that door. I know people look at me so crazy, and they're just like, he gave you everything that you could possibly want. You were so happy. What happened? Like, people always look from the outside, trying to look in. And, of course, they can't see because, baby, my blinds are closed. So they don't really know what's going on inside of my house, And I feel like I stepped out on faith, and God honored that. No, I'm not saying God agrees with divorce. I'm absolutely not saying that, because I know the whole biblical standpoint on it. However, I just do not think God would bless me the way that he did if this was not supposed to happen. If I did not have a miscarriage, I would not have left this marriage. Honestly, I would not have. And so, just having the miscarriage and then everything else that followed after, me getting the apartment, me getting the car, me just everything. Like, I just think it's absolutely crazy that God set my life up like this so fast. I literally moved and got a new car within a span of 2 weeks. I kid you not. I kid you not. With not a great credit score. So that's why I'm just saying, like, I know that there is some purpose behind this, and it may not be permanent. I don't know what God has in store for us or for our future. But as of right now, like, this is how I feel, and I'm standing on my decision. So we are co-parenting, of course, because, we do have Ava together. So we have been doing a really, really good job communicating and making sure that Ava is happy throughout all of this. It has definitely been really hard, I guess, emotionally on me, just kind of seeing the changes in Ava. She has always drawn more towards her dad. So just kind of seeing that on the other end, like, it really hurts a lot sometimes. I guess I would say specifically like the trade-offs, like whenever I pick her up from him or vice versa, she never wants to come with me. She always wants to stay with him. So she's just screaming his name, like when I pick her up and things like that. And like, I would say that part is very hard for me, just because it's like, I am the reason that she has to experience this and the reason that she has to go throughout all of this. But like, I'm also looking at it on another side of my whole entire marriage has literally been making sure that Ava and Jared are happy. My whole marriage, making sure that Ava and Jared are good, making sure that they have what they need. And never, not once did I check in on myself to see if I was okay. And I feel like now, at the last minute, at the very, very end, I waited too late. So I'm deciding this for me. And I understand that a lot of people don't understand, and that is totally okay. But I know that I deserve better, and I know that I want better for myself, and I also want better for my child. I want better for my life. Just being 25, I just feel like I have so much life in front of me, and I don't think that I should let this life decision take that away from me. I don't want to be 45 years old wishing like, man, if I would have left then, I would have had so much. Like, I do not want to have any regrets in my life. And I have a lot of those right now, but we all do. So I guess it's to say just kind of moving forward and seeing the positivity and everything, because, you know, it does get hard when you have these times. So honestly, when everything happened, I was perfectly fine. Literally no crying, no tears. I wasn't sad. I was okay. I was fine. And, you know, of course, being, you know, with someone since you were 15 and then being married to them for 3 years, like, you're going to have those residual feelings. So I guess they kind of just came a little bit later on my end. And yeah, they hit real hard. They hit really hard. So it's just been to the point where I've been crying at work and things of that sort. So I am going to take some time off of work just to kind of get myself together and just to take that time that I need to actually heal from the things that I've been struggling with. Just literally, I have not had a break, like from, you know, taking 7 classes to graduating to getting pregnant to losing the baby to now going through a divorce to uprooting my life to moving to an apartment to trying to get a new car. Like, everything has been back to back to back to back to back. And I just need a break. So I am coming back to YouTube to restart. It's probably not going to be the normal family content that you guys are used to. It's going to be my real life, me starting over, showing you the other side of me that's not just Shanitra as a wife, that's not just Shanitra as a mom, that's not just Shanitra as a student. Just trying to find that other side of me that I know that I have and just kind of go from there. But I just really want to thank my YouTube family for always being in my corner. No matter the situation, no matter the life achievement, no matter the defeat, like, you guys are always there to support me and push me through, and I truly appreciate it. And I say all this to say, new beginnings, and I'm ready for whatever is to come my way. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one.